forward to this.
What's up guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be going over the new community transmission that came out yesterday, and it's going to be all about General Grievous, as well as a couple new pictures that DICE just released of him, including an image of his new battle damaged appearance. So let's get on to the community transmission. It says, General Grievous inspired fear across the galaxy as a leader of the Confederacy of Independent Systems droid army. Always a strategist, Grievous made it a habit of escaping the clutches of pursuing Jedi. And it says, as far as villains go, General Grievous, as seen in Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, is one of the most complex characters that we've ever made for Star Wars Battlefront 2. Which makes a lot of sense considering they've been working on them for probably over a year now. Okay, so it says, while he will make use of 2 lightsabers for his regular attacks, some of his abilities do bring his other 2 arms into play. It says, Grievous coming towards you with 4 lightsabers swinging is a sight to behold, and one challenge that our animation team had to overcome. So I know some people are pretty disappointed that he's only going to be using 2, unlike the original Battlefront where he pulled out 4 during the animation. But let's go on. It says, there are few sights as chilling as the one of General Grievous scuttling across the floor on all 6 limbs. It's not only a great way for him to escape a fight, but it's also something that strikes a certain eerie fear into you as he approaches. You'll get to experience this firsthand with his Claw Rush ability. So there you go, that's one of his abilities. He did it in Revenge of the Sith and in the Clone Wars series, I believe. And all 3 of his abilities were actually leaked by some info a while ago, and this community transmission proves them all to be right. Okay, so a little bit down, it says, who would forget the showdown between General Grievous and Obi-Wan Kenobi where the General used 2 rotating lightsabers. This scene from Star Wars Revenge of the Sith would go on to serve as inspiration for his unrelenting advanced ability and his appearance. So that's his other ability. I'm assuming that's going to be his middle one, and then the Claw Rush will be his left ability. And in there it also said that they took inspiration from his appearance from Revenge of the Sith. And then it says, it would be amiss to talk about General Grievous without mentioning some of the iconic voice lines that he has available. Get ready to hear the hacking cough and you are a bold one among many other iconic lines. It says, we went into detail on the voices of our heroes, General Grievous included, in a recent community transmission. Head on over there to read all about it. So if I remember, I'll try and put a link in for that in the description, because I don't think I ever made a video on it. And at the end it says, a challenging hero to create, but one we're incredibly excited to be welcoming into Star Wars Battlefront 2. It says, let's dive into his abilities, star cards, and more. Okay, so the first ability is Thrust Surge. It says General Grievous focuses on a target in front of him and rushes to them while doing a stab motion with all 4 of his lightsabers. I don't think he ever did that in Revenge of the Sith. Someone linked a video from the Clone Wars of him doing it, so I'll try and find that and put it on the video right now. And then next it says Claw Rush. It says, General Grievous goes down on all 6 limbs and rushes forward, damaging and pushing away any enemies in his path. And this is one of the coolest abilities in the game. Of course he did this in Revenge of the Sith and the Clone Wars, but I didn't think they would actually be able to animate this, so we'll see how it goes. And the last one is Unrelenting Advance. It says General Grievous spins 2 sabers over his head and can advance on his enemies. While this is active, Grievous blocks any frontal attacks and damages enemies in front of him. And again, he did this in Revenge of the Sith where he pulled out all 4 sabers and then just kind of walked towards Obi-Wan. And I'm not too sure how powerful this will be, considering he'll probably be walking slowly while it's active. And that is all 3 of his abilities. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of them. My favorite's probably the Claw Rush. But let's go on to the next part of the transmission, and that's all about his star cards. So the first one is called Beating Heart. It says General Grievous has increased maximum health regeneration. The next one is called Cyborg Rage. It says whenever General Grievous defeats an enemy trooper, he regains 20 health. And whenever he defeats an enemy hero, he regains even more. The next one is called Sith Trained. It says, General Grievous deals extra damage with his lightsaber attacks, but they drain more stamina. The one after that is titled Jedi Killer. It says General Grievous can target enemies further when using Thrust Surge. Okay, and then the next one is called Momentum. It says Thrust Surge deals more damage to target farther than X meters away. And then we have Cowardly Retreat. It says General Grievous has more damage reduction while Claw Rush is active. And then we have Line Up Weaklings. And it says, after one enemy has been hit, Claw Rush deals more damage. And then we have another one, it is titled Ceaseless Assault. It says Unrelenting Advance can stay active for a longer period. And then finally the last one is titled Deadly Slashes. It says Unrelenting Advance deals more damage. So now I'm going to be going on to his victory poses. Unfortunately we don't have pictures of them, but we do have the names of them. So the first one is Lines of Death, then Jedi Hunt, then Doom, and then the last one is Consider Yourself Crushed. And now on the emotes, the first one is You Are a Bold One, The next one is Crush Them. The third one is titled Surrender. And the last one is Your Screams Are Like Music to My Audio Receptors. And then after that, he lists a couple milestones. I'm not going to go over them because I don't see the point in it. But let's go over to his appearances. So his standard appearance is titled Jedi Hunter, and the description says the default appearance for General Grievous will be the Jedi Hunter skin. When you think of Grievous, this will likely be the appearance that you think of. And then his next skin, we actually have another picture for, and it is titled Battle Damaged. It says, if General Grievous wasn't feared enough, then his battle damaged skin will certainly invoke an additional sense of fear. And it also says that this skin will cost 20,000 credits or 500 crystals, and that General Grievous will be costing 35,000 credits and will not be available to purchase with crystals. And on Twitter, someone asked Ben if we can get a hint for how much health Grievous will have, and he says that he will have 800 health, so I think that's as much as Vader. And also somewhere on Twitter, Ben said that General Grievous will be able to regenerate up to 250 health. So that is pretty much all the news that came from that community transmission. Now, at the end of this video, I am gonna be adding on a clip of General Grievous's voice lines. And another leak came out by the same user, Immortal Soldier, and he basically detailed everything about Geonosis. And this guy has been proven to be very reliable for his leaks. He posts lots of proof of everything, and I don't think anything he said has been wrong. So unfortunately, I don't have time to make that video today, but I'll try and get one done of it that covers the whole leak on hopefully Thursday. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and if you don't want to be spoiled, go ahead and click off the video now because I'm going to be playing General Grievous's voice lines. So I'll see you guys in the next one.
Surrender, and I promise you will die quickly. Crush them, make them suffer. Your screams are like music to my audio receptors.